What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about Tim Hortons commercials. Today, we're taking a little trip through time to take a look at all of the Tim Hortons commercials that I missed out on growing up here in the United States. It's funny because growing up, I kind of thought that commercials were like annoying and boring, you know? But now, looking back, it's kind of fun and nostalgic to look at some of these older commercials. They're just like different, you know? It's fun looking at them. And these are a whole bunch of Tim Hortons commercials that I've never even seen before. So let's take a look, starting with You've Always Got Time for Tim Hortons. This is from 1988. Let's see. Oh yeah. I don't this this is perfect. This makes me feel nostalgic for something I never even knew existed. It's got the song, it's got the jingle going on, like the slightly like bad quality footage. It's just showing like rows of delicious baked goods and the ocean. This is perfect. I love it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is so great. Oh my God. What can we bring commercials back to being like this? Where there's something more authentic about this. There's nothing authentic about a commercial. It's like literally meant to market to you and make you buy something. But you know, if I had to be like targeted by companies to buy their products, this is how I want it to be. You know, soft little musical jingle, close up of pouring a coffee. I was losing it a little bit with the all the people at like the hair nail salon drinking their coffee. That's great. And of course the hockey, cause it's Canada. This is great. Oh yeah. That looks good. Yep. Oh yeah. The time lapse. Oh. Always got time for Tim Hortons. Yes, you do. They don't make commercials like that anymore, do they? Let's keep going. We got Tim Horton commercial with Amanda Tapping from 1989. Amanda Tapping? Who is Amanda Tapping? Do you know who Amanda Tapping is? Is she Canadian? Let's see. Let's just see.
Hi, would you have a half pound of corn husks unsalted?
Gee, I'm sorry, sir, we don't.
Okay, how about some dried alfalfa squares?
Ooh, I'm afraid not. At Tim Hortons, we emphasize freshness and taste. You'll probably love our new oat bran muffins.
Real?
I was like, what is this? What is going on? He's asking for corn? This is just a funny, a comedy, a humorous commercial. Okay. And she's just like, no, we don't have corn. We have delicious, fresh baked muffins, though. Right into the sales pitch.
Oat bran?
Uh-huh.
Wow, oat bran is particularly, tasty. I'll take a dozen. And then maybe one jelly donut.
New oat bran muffins at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Oh, these are so good. Who's Amanda Tapping? Is she the woman at the cash register here? Or the guy? Is that a guy named Amanda? Or is it her? It's probably her, right? Giving him his oat bran muffin. Oh, man. Yeah, I really enjoy these. It's also like back when it was okay if the commercial was kind of like a little out there, a little random, like some eccentric guy coming in asking for corn and just getting sold on bran muffins. That's all it needs to be. Oat muffins, excuse me, oat muffins. That's all it needs to be. All right, this is Tim Hortons Donuts. It just says it's from the 80s.
We're sorry we have to show you our Tim Horton donuts like this.
Huh?
And our Tim muffins like this. And our fancy crullers.
What is this?
And all these Tim bits, too. But Everything we make at Tim Hortons is so beautifully fresh. If we hadn't tied it all down, well, someone would have eaten everything before we had the chance to show it all to you.
Okay. What is this? What? Talk about random. Talk about back when they could go out on a limb. What is this? They're tying down the donuts, and they're tying everything down, even the Timbits, tied down and nailed down to a board. I was like, where are they going with this? It's just like serial killer type stuff, you know? They got all their donuts nailed down to a board too at home, but no, it's just because everyone wants all the Tim Hortons stuff. Okay, interesting marketing angle. Interesting. I get it, I guess.
Hadn't tied it all down, well, someone would have eaten everything before we had the chance to show it all to you.
Okay.
Oh, I missed one. Always fresh, because you keep eating them.
Tim Hortons don't.
Oh, I like that actually. I like that. Oh, what is this? Oh, we just the Tim Hortons commercials just don't want to stop. They just want to keep playing. That was like some kind of tying down the Tim Hortons campaign. Or okay, let's keep it moving. This is Tim Hortons coffee commercial from 1984.
We
Wait a
didn't want to have to do this to our Tim Horton coffee.
Oh, this
but
again.
Because Tim Horton coffee is made from choice coffee beans and is always so fresh.
This
We
again.
didn't tie it down. Someone would have picked up this mug and finished off the coffee before we had a chance of showing it.
They really ran with this. Someone at Tim Hortons like marketing department really thought they were onto something with this tying down the coffee and donuts, nailing them to a board. I'd love to see this kind of commercial come out like now, like to this day, and if people would be like, that's weird, or if people would like love it. Like maybe this was very popular campaign because they kept making these commercials apparently.
To you. Tim Horton coffee. You can even take home our select grind to make yourself.
It is fun.
Ah, come on. Who gave the lady a straw?
Straw.
Always fresh, because you keep drinking it.
Wow.
Tim Horton donut.
It's fun. You know, I don't want to be a party pooper here and say that it's weird, but that's kind of the point. I actually like it. The more I think about it, like I am never going to forget from this point on, in my brain is never going to forget these commercials where they like nailed down Tim Hortons coffee and donuts down to a board. I can't go back to forgetting that. I'm a changed man. Do people still remember this from the 80s? This tying down the Tim Hortons campaign? That's funny. Okay, I think we're officially moving into the 90s now. This is Tim Hortons, Always Fresh from the 90s. Okay. Oh.
No matter how early you get up, there's a place that's always fresh and ready for you. Your neighborhood, Tim Hortons, where the coffee's always 20 minutes fresh.
Up early, boss?
And the donuts and muffins and cookies are made right in the kitchen.
This is just like classic. This is a classic commercial right here. Nothing crazy going on. They don't make commercials like this anymore, though. There's always got to be some kind of weird gimmick, and not in like a funny way, like nailing down donuts to a board. There's always got to be some kind of something. You don't ever just see a father and son getting in a truck in the winter, driving to Tim Hortons and getting a coffee. That's the commercial.
Careful, it's hot.
Because at Tim Hortons, always fresh is a promise
getting
we
their
always
donuts.
keep. And it's
Heading
all
to
about
hockey practice, of course. Heading to hockey practice.
dedication. But then, you know all about that.
Oh. Oh my god, that's funny. It just ends with his son biting it and falling on the ice rink. And the dad end with the dad chuckling, smiling. Oh, son, with his coffee. That's nostalgic right there. That is classic. These are so enjoyable to me. All right, moving on in the 90s, 1994, Tim Hortons Timbits. This is Timbit. When did Timbits even come out for Tim Hortons? Was it in the 90s? Maybe this is just a Timbits commercial.
Where do you go when the kids are in tow and you hear that old refrain?
Okay.
Your pocket and all that you've got is $2 to your name.
This is the 90s. We've officially hit the 90s. We're here. We've arrived. I didn't know we were going to get jiggy with it like that. Okay.
Hear that old refrain. You look in your pocket
They're hungry.
and all that you've got is $2 to your name.
$2.
That's easy. Go for Timbits, go for Timbits. At Tim Hortons today.
They made a freaking song. This is back also. Yeah, I can't gloss over that. This is back when commercials actually made little fun songs and jingles. They put effort into making a whole song about Timbits. You got $2 in your pocket. That's kind of sad, huh? $2 used to get you. What's $2 gonna get them? I'm actually curious what $2 is gonna get them back in the day.
With 10 fresh flavors every day, everyone can have their way. Yeah! You've always got time for Timbits.
What's your favorite?
Whoa, a whole 20? 20 pack? 20 pack? 20 Timbits? 20 donuts. Little donut holes. For $2? That's like 10 cents a bit. 10 cents a Timbit. That's a fun packaging too. Oh man, this is great. And the sped up eating of the Timbits. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's keep going. This is from 1994. Just says Tim Hortons commercial.
At Tim Hortons, we can't make a sandwich till you order it.
Hi, ham and cheese, please. Same.
On bread, we bake ourselves.
Oh.
Whole wheat, white, please.
With quality ingredients.
This is like a Subway or something. Does Tim Hortons do sandwiches? And fresh? Like made to order sandwiches? Do they still do that?
Mustard, no mayo. No mustard. No mayo. Mustard. Mayo.
Now get a soft drink for just 49 cents when you order any Tim Hortons sandwich.
No mustard.
49 cents.
Iced tea. Coke.
Tim Hortons sandwiches.
Holy cow. Hold on. There's no way that's the sandwich that you get right there. That's massive. That is the biggest sandwich I've ever seen. And our sandwiches are big here in the United States. They're big. Our food portions are big. That's a big sandwich. And big drink. I didn't even know Tim Hortons did sandwiches.
Enjoy your lunch.
Made fresh for you makes them twice as good.
They're eating each other's sandwiches. Okay. That was an interesting commercial. It also felt like very 90s, though. This is 1995 here. Tim Hortons holiday commercial.
Dear son, we sure miss you, especially this time of year. We wanted to send you a little something from home. Now, Dad says they're the genuine article. Real Tim Hortons coffee.
Oh!
And real Tim Hortons Staffordshire mugs, just like in their stores.
The Tim Hortons.
Oh, this is kind of nice. He's like out to sea? Like boating around Antarctica for some reason? Or, maybe just around Canada, like north. Maybe by the North Pole or something. Anyway, and he's been mailed. This is a holiday commercial for, like, getting your loved ones Tim Hortons coffee grinds. Like, to make it home. And an official Tim Hortons mug.
Coffee Lovers gift set. Our own special coffee and 2 of our own special mugs, all for just $19.95.
Now maybe you can still share a cup. You've always got
He
time.
did. He shared it, and he's wearing his holiday sweater. Oh my god, this is what makes it old school nostalgia as well. At the end, by the way, Tim Hortons gift set, only $20 in 1995. Only 30 years ago. 30 years ago. Is that true? Was 1995 30 years ago? 29. 29 years ago already? That was just yesterday. Anyway. Just yesterday when I was watching Barney and Blue's Clues. It's probably what I was doing in 1995. Anyway. At the end of the commercial here, what I was trying to get at is the inclusion of the little jingle, the little send-off jingle, the woman's voice coming in.
He's got time for Tim Hortons. Yes, I hope the sweater fits.
You always got time for Tim Hortons. Oh, yes. Oh, let's keep it going. These are quite enjoyable. The old commercials are addicting, and these are all Tim Hortons ones that I've never even seen. But they speak to me. 1996, Roll Up the Rim. That's Roll Up the Rim is some kind of Tim Hortons contest or something, right?
It's time to play.
Roll up the rim
Oh,
to win.
whoa!
Tim Hortons, where everything's always fresh.
Even the prizes.
Win one of 15
Oh.
1997 Ford Escort LX sedans or vans.
1997 Ford Escort LX sedan. Hey,
Roll up the rim to win.
5,000.
Raleigh mountain
A
bikes, or over 8 million Tim Hortons prizes.
a bike. They're giving away bikes. Isn't that so much more like healthy, like than what they'd give away today? Today they just give you like a year's worth of Tim Hortons Timbits or something. And back in '96, they'd give you a bike. You'd get outside, go biking, maybe.
Roll up the rim to win.
Drink the coffee
Oh.
first, people.
Roll up to them to win.
You roll up the little rim. You actually roll up the rim of the drink.
Drink the coffee first, people.
Roll up to them to win.
They're rolling off the line.
Wow, that's very fun. It's a contest where I saw they like actually roll up the rim of the cup, and it like tells you what you won there. That's very fun. That's very smart, actually. I like that a lot. Roll up the rim. All right. This is Tim Hortons' 1998 commercial.
Okay, we got a lot more houses to see. Oh, I'm hungry. I don't think I can make it. Tim Hortons. I could really go for one of their fresh baked bagels right now. There's so many. Like that new...
This is a classic commercial. I know I keep saying that, but they are classic. This is just like, it's a woman who's hungry and starts thinking about Tim Hortons. Can't get any more classic commercial than that.
Muesli and fruit bagel. Wholesome grains and fruit with a hint of honey. Or maybe a new chocolate chunk bagel.
Does look good.
That'd be delicious.
Hey, Tim Hortons, can we drop in?
Yeah, for a bagel. I'm starved. Okay, but we got a lot of houses to see.
Okay. Okay. Whoa! These Tim Hortons commercials, sometimes they just don't want to stop playing. And this is Tim Hortons iced cappuccino first commercial? This is the first commercial where they introduced the iced cappuccino. 1999. Man, they finally discovered in 1999 the iced cappuccino technology, and the world would never be the same. Okay.
You gotta love this country. First sign of summer and everyone's outside with their shorts and t-shirts on, washing the car. I mean, it's barely above freezing and people already have their soft tops down.
Yes, seriously, this Canadian gentleman is right. I've seen this in some of the other videos that I've done. Canadians do like bust out t-shirts and shorts when it's still pretty cold. Even when it's snowing sometimes. I don't understand it. But now I know it's true. It's in the Tim Hortons commercial.
The heater on. Well, thank goodness for Tim Hortons iced cappuccino.
Oh.
It's the new perfect summer treat. It's available right now. It's creamy, smooth, it's deep down cool, and it's just $1.69. This iced cap is the perfect summer treat.
Iced
to
cap?
beat the summer heat. Before summer.
Iced cappuccino looks good. It's like a coffee yogurt. Thickest coffee in town. Okay, now we're finally into the 2000s. This is 2002. Only 22 years ago. 2002 was 22 years ago. Tim Hortons Berry Blast Muffins. All right. What amazing technology. What a boom of technology coming out in the 2000s. You had iced cappuccinos and Berry Blast Muffins. Okay.
You got something?
You bet.
Take a look at this core sample.
What?
That's the motherlode.
We had to drill through banana to get it.
It's Tim Hortons' newest muffin.
Okay.
Banana Berry Burst. Banana, raspberry.
You know, 2000, we're getting closer to like the modern day commercial. This is starting to feel more like a modern commercial. But even it's a little better still. And maybe it's because it's a Tim Hortons commercial too.
Berries, blueberries, and a delicious fruit filling. Get any muffin and a medium coffee, just $1.79.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more where that came from.
Yeah, that actually felt like a modern commercial. Like, I could have seen that commercial today, and it would have felt like not too out of place. So there's still a little nostalgia going on here, but we're starting to get more modern. This is 2003. Fresh Donuts Pager. Okay.
First day. Yeah, hey, now that you work here, you can let me know when they're making fresh donuts.
How, Uncle Phil?
Hmm?
Ah.
I think I can answer that. Oh.
Okay, he's getting paged at his fancy work, even at work, whenever the fresh donuts are being made. He has insider information. This again feels like more of a modern commercial.
I'll put it to vibrate.
At Tim Hortons, we're always baking donuts. We bake them throughout the day, so they're always deliciously fresh.
Ooh.
Right now, try our apple fritter with a coffee for $1.69.
Yeah, it's not quite... I still enjoy these somehow. I enjoy these more than, like, modern commercials are just, like, your eyes glaze over a little bit. Like, I don't know. These are still not bad. This is 2006 Tim Hortons. Oh. Okay, on the golf course. Little rap. Okay.
Once you get your hands on it,
you
won't want to let go.
Okay. Taking the joke, running with it. Once you have your hands on the Tim Hortons wrap, they do wraps. You can't take your hands off of it. I like the joke. Solid. Still, this is more the thing you see nowadays, where it's like the commercial is based around a single joke or something. Whereas the older ones are just like playing friendly music with a sunrise and a steaming cup of coffee. You know, that's the difference.
Tim Hortons' new Chunky Chicken Salad Wrap. It's packed with chunks of seasoned all-white chicken for big chicken taste. Just $3.99.
Yeah, and they weren't advertising stuff like that back in the day. It was just coffee and donuts. It was coffee and donuts getting nailed down to a board for so many years, and then all of a sudden you got iced cappuccinos and wraps and all these crazy things. And finally we have a 2008 commercial, really getting modern, for Halloween. Tim Hortons Halloween. Okay.
We could dress up as Romeo and Juliet.
No.
Sonny and Cher.
Come on.
We should go to Sally's Halloween party dressed up as a couple. You think of something then.
Oh. Dress up as... Okay. It was like, dress up as a Tim Hortons coffee? Yes, that's literally, that's the joke.
Totally. His idea.
Nothing goes together like Tim Hortons always fresh
Okay.
coffee and a freshly baked donut.
Not
like the
bad.
pumpkin spice donut, now just $1.99. Always a great value. Always Tim Hortons.
I enjoyed that one, actually. Okay, that wasn't bad for a modern commercial. And with that, there you have it. There's Tim Hortons commercials from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Those were very, very enjoyable. Again, like I said, there's something very fun and like innocent about, especially the 80s and 90s commercials are really fun to look back on. They were super boring and annoying back in the day because I just wanted my TV show to come back on. But now it's just kind of fun to see how it's all changed, and getting to see these Tim Hortons commercials was fun as well because it's a bunch of Canadian TV commercials I've never seen before. So this is great, actually. I enjoyed this quite a bit. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these commercials here. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and Canadian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.